Can you hear me now? Yeah. Changing the subject for a minute, it's not a popular topic, but trash, rubbish, solid waste was a very big issue this year and probably will be in the next year, especially in light of the fact that the Hilo landfill must be closed. Whether it has 2 years or 4 years of life is uncertain, but either way, earlier this year the County Council rejected a plan by Mayor Kim to build a trash incinerator in East Hawaii to deal with our garbage problems. What is your solution for solid waste disposal in East Hawaii?
Thank you for the question. I think the initial phase, as the mayor takes office, the first project would be to take care of our landfill, to address building a capacity landfill, several things. It's going to be interesting to see what this mayor does, either do another request for proposal or create another integrated waste management plan, but certainly we need to take care of our landfill. I will, having said that, if nothing is done, then we will need to do another integrated waste management plan, looking at other options, whether, again, I did mention the different options. This issue is 16 years old. As mayor, my last year in office, I created, and we worked with a consultant to work on a integrated waste management plan, and I'm happy that at least the mayor has concluded to say that in 2 years he was going to do something, and he did. Certainly there's going to be many other forms of...
Thank you.
Thank you.
Billy, it's your turn.
Thank you. The challenge is the 300 tons of trash that we generate every day in East Hawaii. And unfortunately, our recycling efforts has been lackadaisical, to say the least. We only recycle 25% of our 300 tons, so that takes out 75 tons of our waste stream, leaving us 225 tons that we need to address. Waste to energy was a result of 112 RFPs that were circulated nationwide and around the world, soliciting the best proposal to address our growing trash problem. Solid waste. We have to increase our education and outreach into the communities to improve our recycling, to at least get us to 50%. I mean, it would be nice if we got everybody recycling everything we address, but we're not. If we get to 50%, that leaves us at 150 tons. Now, the alternatives is either bail and barge in a short term or truck into Pu'u'anohulu. And I believe that Honolulu has just issued their RFP and got a proposal for bail and barge, and that's a short-term proposal. But we cannot continue to go to the EPA and the Department of Health to ask for continued waivers. We need to implement a long-term solution.
Thank you very much. Angel.
The waste-to-energy proposal by Willard Breeder was lacking. In our review and in our investigations, all waste-to-energy projects must include a triage form. It must have recycling and the reuse and renewables taking out on one level. On the second level, waste-to-energy, it could be incinerator, gasification, or whatever other technology. But the third phase is there is always waste generated. You call for a landfill. What we need is make sure that the waste-to-energy proposal takes down the Hilo landfill. When I heard the question, I look around here. That landfill is poisoning this environment, and whatever facility come in, waste to energy, it must be conditioned to take down the Hilo landfill. Three things: recycling, waste to energy, and the waste to energy take down that landfill. We must never allow trucking of trash at the current estimation. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And Stacy.
Thank you. I was one of the council members that supported Mayor Kim. Waste to energy is a viable solution. When you look at it, it's a renewable source of energy. And we all know what the price of gas and the price of oil is right now facing all our communities worldwide. If my administration would look at waste to energy again, I'd try to figure out different technologies. We don't have to concentrate only on incineration. There are many other technologies which I think we should have looked at from day one. Recycling, you know, the federal government is very interesting. And if you look at all their disclaimers and how they handle recycling, recycling has to be economically feasible. That's what they look at. So part of what I would do is, as others have said, it's a multi-pronged attack. We do have to have some recycling, but it has to be economically feasible. But waste to energy is the way of the future. When you go to Japan, when you go to Europe, it's looked at as a good source of energy to handle our waste stream. So the next mayor, whether it's RFP or whatever it takes, we need to continue waste to energy. Thank you.
Thank you very much.